with us this evening. If I get emotional, don't stress. It's normal because we are from a different ethnic background, okay? I asked one time somebody when I was younger, I says, I want to see a great referee. And they told me you have to pay to get into the game. This was the Greater LA League. So I go inside, I paid $2.50. I go and I make a right turn. I wanted a seat. There's only one seat available. There were two older people coming with some pillows with them, lunches and everything else to watch the game. I sit down next to them. And who's refereeing the game? The honoree tonight. I was sitting next to his, it's okay, mom and dad. And every call he made, he looked, and his dad said, only twice, because the corner kick was not theirs, because it was not his fault. It was George Savic's fault. It was an AR. And his dad said, do not forget, 3 years ago, he was inducted into the highest award at USSF. Okay? Eddie Pearson Award, the highest award. And he came to me afterwards. I'm not going to get emotional. I want Cal South. I want Cal South Hall of Fame. It means nothing to me except Cal South. So I started working on it. I lobbied. I did everything possible. I said, he's still walking. He's still in Lancaster in the freezing rain, all bundled up. It says, these referees we have to mentor. I don't want to tell you what he has done. There is a player in here to my left, a very tough player who played for the Yugoslavs against, here we go, okay, he knows exactly what it took to officiate. And I always said, why do they give you the easy games? It was Toros Kibritjian. Nothing else I want to tell you except I wouldn't be here today. I would not have a career. I would not be on the FIFA list if it wasn't for my mentor. And tonight's honoree on behalf of the referee program at Cal South and Cal South, Mr. Toros Kibritjian.
Oh my God. Where's my hair? George. No problem. Anyway, good evening. I'm Cal South. Board members, thank you. Cal South Referees Committee, thank you. And all the referees that are here tonight, thank you. This award is for you, not only for me, for you referees. And if it wasn't for the parents, those spectator parents who hated our guts once in a while, but they loved us all the same. Thank you, coaches. Without coaches, this game would go nowhere. And thank you, everyone that is present here tonight. In thinking about what I might say to you, I have a few words that reflect on my 58 years of refereeing on a soccer field, on and off sometimes, but mainly one goal, Cal South, or Southern California Soccer Referee Association, and now for the last many years, it's Cal South. They say, or at least first, you believe in Santa Claus. then you don't. Then before you know it, you are the Santa Claus. When I began my career as a soccer referee many years ago, I told you already how many years, that shows how old I am. We had 20 referees in Southern California, 20 referees to referee Greater Los Angeles Soccer League. 8,000 registered referees with Cal South today. Wow. That takes some doing. And as I look around here tonight, my biggest pleasure, my biggest achievement, my biggest feeling towards the game is the youth referee that are coming out and refereeing, and they'll become FIFA referees someday, some of them. We are a family. Parents, players, spectators, coaches, we are one family. We have great achievements, yes. We have the best instructional program in the world for the referees. They copy us all over the United States. We send them, we teach them. We are the best. So, thank you, George, wherever you are behind me. Come over here. George, come next to me. Thanks to George, Arturo, is Arturo here? Arturo and our instructional staff. Mr. Garza, my God, thank you. A few weeks ago, we had a symposium down at the Hilton in Pasadena. This man sat there for 9 hours with the referees, with 300 referees, and he waited and talked and encouraged all of us. He's a man, we love you. Thank you. David Lamb, where are you? My God. Here's a guy, here's a young man who has so much hair, and I'm so jealous of you, and I have none. But he is one person in charge of the youth players development and all the competitions that go. His main objective has been the referees. He always said, referees are good, the games are good. And he always encouraged us, no matter where I was, wherever we were. And there are many countries that I traveled, in maybe 49 referees, full-time, professional, international games refereeing. It's an achievement, 15 years on the FIFA list. And I've traveled many countries. I refereed in Youth Cup in Australia. And some of them I'm going to say a couple of stories only. One of them was in Israel against Greece. The first time a European national team played in Israel, and I refereed that game, and they placed American flag between Israel and Greece. That was an achievement. That was a great thing for me. Okay. I've done CONCACAF finals. I've done FIFA elimination finals. I've done NASL. These are just past. But I've had tremendous amount of good time because I have a wife who allowed me to go travel all over the world without saying, come back. 52 years, my God, with the same woman. And of course, my daughter is here, Terry, all the way from Mount Shasta and Redding, and my grandson, Spencer, who's a referee, who became a referee, all the way from Salt Lake. With all these, I have to tell you one thing, that we have feelings. Coaches, parents, spectators, please, we have feelings. I just finished a game in 1976 in Guatemala. Cuba against Guatemala. The winner goes to Olympic finals in Montreal. And I'm refereeing this game. People were lined up Saturday night, 6 o'clock. The game is Sunday morning at 10 o'clock. Next day, when we walked into the stadium, we could hardly walk in at 9 o'clock. It was so crowded. It was such a scary situation, but no problem. You go in there, you do the game. At the last minute, lucky for Guatemala, there was a penalty. Good penalty. I didn't cheat, all right? Because a few minutes earlier, Cuba scored a goal from a free kick just outside the penalty area. And thank God, a few minutes later, oh, by the way, I have to tell you, there was a tremendous, horrendous earthquake 1 month before that game. People were sleeping in cardboards. Unbelievable, thousands of people died. It was such a sad situation. They didn't cancel the game because it was tremendous uplift for the country if they won. So anyway, they tied the game. So they qualified to go to Montreal. We're in the dressing room, 2 hours, hot. At 1 o'clock in the afternoon, we come out, and we're walking to the car, and a drunk man, nicely dressed, about 40, 45 years old, nicely dressed guy, but he's walking, wobbling, and saying things, tears coming down his eyes, and he's walking towards us. We're starving. I'm starving. When I'm hungry, nothing matters. I got to eat something because we hardly had any breakfast. This guy comes over, and he wants to talk to me. I say, no, I have nothing to do. I can't stand drunk people when they smell. I don't drink, so I don't expect people who are drunk. That doesn't work good. The man came on top of our car and put his both hands like this, and he said, please, por favor, por favor. I wouldn't talk to him. I went around, they said, they picked up this guy, they sent him away. As they're taking him away, talk to him, we're in the car, ready to go. And I said, when my driver, my bodyguard, all the ARs came in, I said, what's the matter with that guy? Why did you have to do that? They said, his 18-year-old son, who was to play in the national team, he died during the earthquake. All he wanted to say, thank you. And I didn't understand it. We started crying. Those are the things that happen to us. We have feelings. Please, parents, give us some respect. That's all we ask for, please. And I'm almost done. To finish it, there were 2 Armenians walking Mount Ararat, one older, one younger. So older guy, all of a sudden, on a stiff cliff, he slips and falling down. And the younger guy says, are you hurt? He shouts at him. No, came the answer from the guy who was falling, the older guy. Well, shouted the surprised man from above, how far you are falling? I don't know, came the voice from below. I haven't hit the bottom yet. George, I haven't hit the bottom yet. I'm still flying. I'm still here to work. I'm still here to be part of Cal South. That's my family. And I'm still here thanking every one of you, and thank you very much for your attention.